An amazing money-making lesson from my first sales manager. My first sales manager, who was also a good friend of mine, he hired me, trained me, and the first day I was on the job, he took me aside. We went into the back room where there's a bunch of file cabinets. This was a retail store that sold to people that were in the military. It was called Military TV and Stereo, and we were most of our customers came from Fort Carson, Colorado, right outside of Colorado Springs. Anyway, it was MTV for short. And so it was a retail store. Ron takes me to the back room. There's all these file cabinets, and he said these words to me. He said, TJ, and we had what's called a one-up system, which just meant you just sat there and you waited till the next customer came in the door, and then you were up, and that was your customer. And then the next customer that came in, the next salesperson, and then the next one, there was a one-up system. Ron said, don't participate in any of that. He said, generate your own business here. Have people come in the store asking for you. See, because there was a one-up system unless they said, hey, I want to talk to TJ. And so he shows me all these file cabinets, and these were old customers. These were past customers who had bought something from the store, and he said, call them up, tell them we've got some special deal or something like that. Get them to come back in the store. He said the easiest customer to get is somebody who's already came in and done business with us first time. He said none of these other guys are going to call these people. They just wanted to take the lazy way, so to say. They just wanted to sit there, wait for the next customer to come in. He said, start smiling and dialing, get on the phone, have people walking in that store asking for you. And that's what I did. And that was my very first day on the job, and that's how I started in sales. And I've thought about that ever since. I thought about the brilliance of it. Most salespeople are struggling financially. And the top, the top 10% of the salespeople make more money than the other 90% combined or something like that. It's just those are just, round numbers, so to say. But the bottom line is most salespeople are struggling because they're doing the same thing that every other salesperson is doing. And I love what Ron taught me. Just do something different. Don't just play the same game everybody else is playing. And I spent my time in that store. That was my whole thing. I had people coming in the store that, it was a good feeling for me when all these customers were coming in the store and these other salespeople were jumping up to serve them, because they're playing that one-up game, the next one's up or whatever. And then they said, oh, I'm here to see TJ. And I would just smile. I'd come out from the back room because I'd be back there just calling, smiling, and dialing, getting more people to come into the store to see me. And it just felt so damn good. And right out of the gate, I was making more money than the established salespeople that had been there for a long, long, long time. So, sure, it fed my ego just a little bit. I got that superiority kick. I was brand new to sales. It was exciting to me. But it left a lesson that stayed with me over the years. And that is, don't just do what everybody else is doing. Don't just follow the follower. Do something different. Do something, do something different. Do something bold. In this case, we had all these file cabinets with all these customers who had came in and previously bought stuff from the store, and I was getting them back in the store, re-engaging them, and it felt good. It felt good because I was in control. Now that was 35 years ago. A lot has happened in the world of sales, but I still say the easiest sale to get is somebody that's done business with you before. I mean, they've already proven to you that they're serious because of the past business they've done with you, the relationship factor. And so many entrepreneurs and business owners are chasing after new customers so much. They put so much of their time and energy and strategies into getting new customers. They forget about all the people, all that stored value, that stored energy, so to say, from all the old customers that they could just get to come back again and again and again. Now look, I have been on a mission. Now this took place in 1983. So think about how long ago that was. 1983, dating myself. But I've been on a mission to master every aspect of selling. and I've learned a lot about all different kinds of ways to sell that require very little personal salesmanship, and we use automation as much as we can, and we practice something called sales facilitation, which involves no high pressure selling. We don't deal with any rejection. We're only talking with prospects who come to us and want to talk with us. We're not, all of our people, when they're following our methods, are not perceived as salespeople. So if you're one of our clients, you already know about all of our 12 pillars that we teach that are part of the Stay Home and Sell method. If you're not one of our clients and you want to know more about what we're doing, click on the link below. And I hope that this has helped. I hope that you won't just I hope that you won't just play the game of following the follower. There are better ways to sell, and most salespeople are struggling, and it's absolutely no need for any of that with some of the different techniques that we teach. So find out more about us by clicking on the link below. If you're one of our students, congratulations, and thanks for listening to this. Bye for now.